If you are trying to grow your hair out and you are past the age of 30 or 40, 50, 60, and people tell you that you cannot grow your hair long, you should not have long hair, then that is the most ridiculous thing that I have heard. We are at an age now where we can do whatever we want. We look good in whatever we decide to do, and our hair can go past our waist, and it's okay. I love long hair. I embrace my long hair. I didn't always do that at one time. I grew up, and in my household, it was very religious. We could not cut our hair, and it just went on and on from the religious aspect of not being able to really do much. Now in school, I wanted short hair so bad. I saw all the other kids doing it, and my hair was always really long to my waist, if not longer, and I was just embarrassed. I mean, it really sounds silly, but I think I looked like the drab kid. So I really couldn't do anything, like I said. So when I was an adult, into my adulthood, I would cut my hair every time it would get close to my waist. And up until about a year and a half ago, I did not want long hair. But all of a sudden, I wanted to have this long flowing hair. And at the age of 54, this is what I'm doing. So my hair has been thriving more than ever. And if you have aging hair, if you have damaged hair from bleach, any of this stuff, this channel is for you, because I focus on both of this reasoning. If it's not medical reasons, that's a different thing. If you are experiencing things because of other issues, then that should be talked to with your doctor. But I can give you transformational tips because I've been through it. It's been a couple of times in my adulthood that I lost hair, thinning hair from over bleached hair and over processed hair. And I also had some issues with low iron, but that is something that I had to tackle for my own health reasons. But I've also had it for just over processed, like I said. Now the aging hair, I haven't had too much issues with it. I do know that a little bit, and probably about a little bit before I grow my hair back, started to grow my hair back in 2024, probably 2020, or a little bit before that, my hair, I know, was really looking light. I mean, it was looking bald, or it was bald because of my silver hair. And I did lose a lot of it. I'm sorry, I haven't ate anything because I've been studying all day on my coaching, so I'm a little lightheaded, what I'm trying to say. But I did notice that I had started to get a lot of balding here. Now, it is hair growing so much in my roots, but sometimes it does look like I don't have hair because silver, it almost looks translucent sometimes. But I managed to keep my hair growing, and I do measure my hair from 6 months ago. I'm doing a 3-month hair growth challenge that I measure it the end of every 3 months, just because I've noticed a lot of hair growth even between the 3 months that I've been doing it. So right now I've done it 6 months. I'm trying not to go all over the place with this, but when I started doing this challenge, I noticed that I had a lot of baby hairs even before the 3 months was up. So there are things you can do to help process this quicker and help your hair to grow faster, and do things that will keep your hair protected. I do have a free ebook in some of my videos in the bottom of the description, and you can download that for a guide. But I also talk in some of my other videos about how to do your glass hair if you don't want too much damage, but I will post that up here at the end of this video so you could watch that. So I do have some new products I want to try out, but I might do that tomorrow for another wash day, and I'm hoping I can tone my hair tomorrow if I'm not too tired. But most of my studying, my days are going on studying, because I did hire a coach, and I do want to learn the ins and outs of helping other women. So I am putting together a program eventually that will be coming, and I think that that's very, very beneficial. I never believed in hiring a coach before, but I do realize that I've had other businesses. I've had a hair oil business, which I actually still have, and a permanent makeup business, which I mentioned before, and I have just been trying to learn the ins and outs. And this is actually online. So I do want to get a mentor or some mentors behind me and will help guide me. So that is what I've been doing on my days off, sometimes when I get home, so I am really tired. So we as women, we've been told, like I said, we cannot have long flowing hair. We are too old to reinvent ourselves. We are too old to have business, but this is the furthest from the truth. You should be bettering yourself all the time. And there's days that I am just in a little bun or my hair's down. I'm in my little t-shirt and my little sweats. But we should be able to go out and wear what we want to wear. And I do have some lavender in my hair. It's growing out. Well, I had so many people give me compliments, and this is a mask. So this has actually kept my hair pretty healthy for not coloring it or bleaching it for quite a while. And I do get bored, so I do like to do different things in my hair. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm not sure yet, but if I change it tomorrow, then you will see what it looks like tomorrow, so it'll be a big surprise. And I did have some lady mention, oh, this other girl, she was just talking to me at my place of work, and she said that this girl downstairs in another outlet, she wants to do her hair all this rainbow color. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. I probably won't do something like that. She goes, oh, well, she's very young. And I said, well, I think that any age can do anything to their hair. It doesn't matter. That's just not for me doing like a bunch of colors. So, but to each your own. And I think that's great and awesome. But yeah, so I did hear stuff like that, or do hear stuff like that about age, or if I do want to dress a certain way. Of course, there's certain things that are just out, like way out for me to dress like, but I love making a statement. I have my own style, and that's okay. We as aging women, we need to embrace this and just be confident in what we do. So I am going to grow my hair past my waist. By the end of the year, I want to have hair to my waist, because right now it is almost touching my waist, and this is where it's at. I've showed it before, but it's almost to my waist. Now it looks pretty thin right now because when I don't wash my hair, it's about 5 or 6 days. Sometimes I don't wash my hair. It does tend to look really thin on the bottom. And also I don't do that blunt cut, so it tends to look, well, it is thinner on the bottom because of that. But I do put shea butter in my hair every morning, every night to lock in the split ends. And I maybe have seen two, I may have them here and there in my hair, but I don't see them very often. And it's been quite a while since I trimmed my hair. It might have been December of 2024, and it is July 2025. So I believe that's how long it's been since I did a hair dusting. So if I need to, I may do one at the end of this year, but we will see how my hair is doing in the condition that it's in. So I just want to put this out there that I am trying really hard to learn this coaching, and there's so much homework. There's so much that I don't know, and the storefront that I'm using is Kajabi. So that is what I'm trying to learn today, and it is just, it's so great to be learning and learning new things. I learned how to do I can't think of the name, but anyways, digital marketing, and I learned how to create a lot of things on there, but I'm not doing that any longer. It was from Etsy, but I actually did a digital marketing store, and I don't remember that either. So it's been a little bit that I haven't done that, so that's why I don't remember. So we should be learning all the time, and there is nothing wrong with reinventing yourself and starting over. But I think I need to eat dinner because it is going on 4 o'clock, and I think my dogs are hungry. My male dog is starting to growl at me, my Aussie. So I am going to end this video, and I just want to stop by and give a little words of encouragement to all the women out there that if you are feeling down or down on yourself, not confident, then change your mind frame around, because you could do anything you want to. So I will be posting another video tomorrow. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.